UFC number 8, brought to you by Vulcanite, the very best in training and performance apparel. We are scheduled for three-minute rounds of amateur action in the welterweight division at 77 kilograms. First, in the red corner, with a single defeat to his credit, representing Gracie Barra Derby. Give it up for Darren Fraczek. And his opponent in the blue corner, making his amateur debut this evening, representing modern day martial arts. Give it up for Jack Taylor. When the action begins, your referee in charge is Mick Clements.
Mick Clements, our referee for the fourth fight of the evening in the welterweight division. In the red corner, in the blue shorts, we have Darren Fraczek, 0-1 from Gracie Barra Derby. In the blue corner, in the purple shorts, is Jack Taylor.
Let's say charcoal.
Yeah, we'll say charcoal. Jack Taylor making his debut from modern day martial arts.
And Jack Taylor has already landed a nice leg kick on his opponent Fraczek, but Fraczek looking game on his feet.
Yeah, he's definitely the bigger of the two fighters.
And look at how calm and composed that Taylor is right now.
Yeah, well, his training partner is actually the featherweight champion, and if he's training with people who are champions on Almighty, you know he's gonna have the good training. He's gonna come in. He's looking like he's gonna be quite sharp on the feet.
Definitely, he's holding his guard rather low, but
yeah,
he's using that rangy leg to land those heavy leg kicks. But every time he does it, it's like a golfer teeing off. He stands and admires his work, which you don't know whether that's confidence or whether, he lands a few good strikes, and Fraczek shoots in for a takedown, only to be stuffed by Taylor. But Fraczek rolls for an armbar. Taylor out of there, wise.
Jack's corner telling him to move away now. He's trying to sink in a guillotine, but Darren is like a bit of a bull, isn't he, Danny?
Definitely. Relentless pace, coming forward. That's what we like to see as a commentator. Best seat in the house, though, right?
Yeah, he's looking for this double leg now. Switches to a single. Jack Taylor's got a grip round his neck now. Not quite a guillotine. He went for the big slam there, but just slipped out of his arms.
Fraczek looking like he's bringing the power here, but a beautiful sweep there by Taylor. Back to his feet and landing just a couple of hammer fists on the chin.
They're the shots that hurt the most. You don't see him coming.
And there's so much whip to him.
Yeah.
And your conventional punch, hammer fists are looked at as a nice little softening blow, but until you've been hit by one on tip at jaw.
Oh, they're not nice. They're not nice at all. Jack Taylor should be listening to his corner now to step back a little bit. He's looking sharp on his feet. Darren is relentless in trying to get this takedown. Gets stuffed again.
You've seen a lot of that double over takedown defense tonight, which I do not like. Get those hips out of there, get back up, use your range. He's squeezing at something, because he's got a bit of a grimace on his face as Taylor, but you've got to think Fraczek's got it where he wants it right now.
Yeah, Jack Taylor's huffing and puffing. What can Darren do to secure this takedown? Because he keeps getting it, but Jack Taylor, keeps getting out.
Turn the corner, drag him away from the fence. You need to pin those hips. He'd scooped those legs up, keep the feet off the ground, stop him from bucking back up again, because if you ain't got no feet, you ain't got nowhere to get up. Every time he gets his feet to the mat, you see Taylor get back up, and then Fraczek's having to put that work in to get him back down again.
Yeah, well, he's in this half guard position now, but he's creating too much space. If he pushes his hips through, Randy Couture position, ground and pound from half guard. Half guard's a beautiful position,
especially against the fence, because it pins that hip.
Yeah,
it doesn't allow you to climb the fence because you've got a lot of weight on your hip. I'll sometimes step into half guard, on the mats and stuff. I'm talking like I still do it, but I'll sometimes step into half guard, and you see a lot of fighters do it at the highest level. Matt Serra, he said it on The Ultimate Fighter. I'm going back a few years and showing my age now, where he was like,
Oh, sorry, I remember.
Yeah, I like that half guard position, and that opened my eyes. That's when I started doing it, because it's like, you're pinning that hip.
Yeah.
You're pinning that hip, and you need that hip free to get up the fence. If you can secure that underhook on the other side as well, it's one of the most controlling positions.
Yeah. So Darren needs to be looking to keep control now on the floor. It's a mixed round there, because you don't really know how to score it. Darren was going for the takedowns and did get a few, but Jack Taylor stuffed a lot of the takedowns.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very hard round to judge there.
Yeah, I think there were at least 3 or 4 stuffed and at least 3 made. But, you've got to think,
I'd say
who's dictating
striking,
the
Jack
fight?
Taylor definitely, you know, he landed a lot of the strikes, but like you say, Darren is definitely controlling where the fight's going.
Yeah.
Jack Taylor's just doing a very good job of getting out of the positions. So
yeah, and this is my say issue, not so much an issue, but something that I've got with the judging criteria. The judging criteria is like they're going to look at that takedown, and they're going to say, oh yeah, he's taking him down, but
not
you
really
know,
done much with it.
It's Taylor that's dominating the fight because.
Yeah.
He's not allowing him to. It's like throwing a punch and missing. You know what I mean? It's like he's taking him down, but he's back to his feet.
Yeah, they're keeping a little bit of space in between them now. I think Darren's definitely. I think he's the shorter of the two in range, so he needs to be stepping into his jab if he wants to land it. Both of them are throwing naked leg kicks, and that's not what you want. You want to set that kick up.
That's when you get starched from an overhand right, and just on cue.
Every time.
I want to see Taylor go back to that outside leg kick. Look at Fraczek's leg. It's it looks like he's been sat in front of an old style fire, and he's got a little corned beef there, but.
Nice kick there from Darren.
That's it.
Jack Taylor's taking some big breaths as well.
Yeah.
But that's because he's been getting taken down and having to reverse everything. Darren looking for a big right hand there.
Yep, and he's timing that kick. He's looking for the right hand on the kick.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
It's a smart thing to do. You're throwing a kick, you're off balance if you clip them.
There we go.
And again, if you clip him, they're going to drop. It's just he needs to just step in a little bit for his striking, I think, does Darren.
And kicks take more energy consumption than punches, okay? So you've got to think Taylor's going to be slowing down with his kicks faster than Fraczek's going to be slowing down with his counter right.
Yeah, exactly. And a beautiful takedown there from Darren. Jack was looking for a crossface on the way down, but this is where he's got this half guard position. He needs to keep him locked down, get the position, and then he can work for his ground and pound. Yeah.
Now, if you're Taylor, you don't want to waste your energy on a lockdown here because, quite frankly, you're against the fence. You want to be fighting to scramble up that fence.
Yeah.
If he does waste his energy on a lockdown position, then you Fraczek, you're like, that's easy money. I'm taking this to the bank because, you know, this is where I want to be. I'm going to unleash some fury on your face right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to set himself up for a head and arm choke, but he's not got a lot of space against the cage if he's trying to step over.
And it's a little high. That elbow looks like it's about to pop out underneath Fraczek's chin. Taylor doing the right thing, just trying to shimmy that elbow out.
Yeah, he's...
But Fraczek's collected it again, and he's just dropping that head.
He's got a lot of muscle, and he's trying to drive that shoulder in, but he's going to have to go to the other side if he wants to, you know, put that pressure down.
And
he's just
as
not
you
got
say
that space.
He's looking to windscreen wipe those hips,
Beautiful
step over, but Taylor
Taylor
wise to it and just goes with the flow.
Good work from Darren, though.
Now, if you're Taylor, you've got two options. You go back to the feet and try and dominate, maybe disguise that kick a little bit, or you take your chance from the ground, which has been a, it's been a bit of a chess game on the ground. I wouldn't say either man outclassed here.
No, it's definitely close. It's definitely close. Jack's doing great to reverse these positions, but Darren just needs to stay locked down on Jack. He's creating a little bit too much space. Last 10 seconds of the second round here.
Now, if he's come from Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu, you've got the gi. You can pin the gi. You can afford to, pop your hips up. You're pinning the gi and stuff like that. So, I love the gi.
But in MMA, there's nothing to grab onto.
Definitely, definitely.
Great first two rounds. They're very technical to say, between them. They've had one fight.
I know.
Very technical.
These I don't want to say lower end amateur in the terms of the quality they're putting out, but let's say less experienced amateurs, right?
But it just shows the level of amateur MMA now.
Oh man, tell me about it.
When I had my first MMA fight, the levels were nowhere to be seen, and then now, look at they've had one fight between them, very technical, and they're in the big lights, AFC 8.
That's it. And this is showing that MMA is becoming a martial art in its own sense. People are going; they're not just transitioning anymore. Rich Franklin, one of the founding fathers of MMA, being a martial art, coming from virtually nothing to
teaching maths or science,
one of the best MMA fighters of his time.
Yeah, definitely got to agree.
Yeah, and MMA is becoming a martial art. It goes through different phases where the transitioners and the karate, the strict karate backgrounds are always dominating, but then you get that one all-rounder. And
these two are definitely looking like all-rounders.
Yeah.
Rick Clements getting us started now for the third round. If you're Jack Taylor, what are you going to be doing to win this fight, Danny?
Jab low kick,
all the way. Darren's got some wear and tear on that front leg, that left leg.
You wouldn't think so, the way he's coming through, winging.
It's the adrenaline, Danny.
Adrenaline's the best drug out there. All natural.
Jack Taylor, he wants to be. Oh, looking
Oh,
for
and he's dropped him. But is he going to get greedy and regret this? Because Fraczek reverses it straight over. His corner screaming, get up, but every second here, Fraczek, in fighter years, is recovering at an exponential rate right now.
Yeah, this is a very close fight so far. So if Darren can keep on top, he could win this fight just by, keeping control, keeping his side mark, peppering with a few shots. Jack Taylor needs to reverse or get back to his feet.
Yeah, and
put on a
negate
show.
the fact that he's just been dropped, you know.
Yeah.
Now that's got to give Taylor some confidence to just not stay on the ground, and he climbs the fence. He's looking for some kind of inverted guard here. And, we end up in these scrambles. Sometimes we get taught the positions and stuff, but it's up to your body how it flows between them.
100%.
Step over from Fraczek to Mount.
If I'm Fraczek now, this is the last round. Go for it. Break that grip. Donkey Kong style.
Let's
go.
But Mount is not a great position against the fence.
No.
Taylor needs to just be aware. His corner needs to just advise him, walk that cage, make it uncomfortable.
Yeah, Jack Taylor's got a grimace on his face. He's looking at he's either tired or he's hurt something. He's looking
and there
to
we
walk
go.
the cage.
He's trying to use those long limbs for a bit of an old school sweep there.
They're the best kind of sweeps.
They are.
Love
they
them.
are.
Yeah, he's not giving up though. He's looking to work. He's trying to get back into a better position. Darren looking like he's just trying to hold this position now, wait out the round.
And there's no quitting these guys, especially, even the less experienced amateurs, because Almighty's an established show now. People are fighting for position. You've got Fraczek here, just trying to pepper that body a little bit. Taylor's holding on, probably in hopes that he's going to get stood up. But
Darren's fighting a smart round. It's the last round. He's fighting it smart, and he's going to go for some ground and pound now.
Every time he postures up, though, Taylor's wise to it. You just want to see him maybe bump and shrimp, go back to the basics.
Yeah, Jack Taylor is a little bit too far away from the cage now to use that old school sweep, so he's going to have to work some jiu-jitsu now.
And Fraczek's got his cornermen spurring him on right behind him.
That's what it's an advantage in a fight. If you can hear your cornermen, you're going to be going for it, and I think Darren looks like he needs to go for it because the first two rounds are very close.
It's very, very close. And but I definitely say, again, you've got a knockdown. Fraczek gets knocked down. Taylor gets dominated in mount for the majority of the round afterwards. And it just goes to show, these guys with the young, fresh heads and they aren't taking too much damage yet, how quick they can recover and reverse a position.
Yeah, recovery is always good.
Both guys raising their arms here.
Yeah, very close fight. The first two rounds, the third round was a bit more, concise, but the first two rounds are going to be a bit more hard to judge. So I think this will probably be a split.
Definitely.
I think this will be a split decision.
It could be, but as much as I'll say about the judging criteria, I do not envy the judges for this one right now.
Definitely, I'll be happy to sit and talk about the fights. I'm all right.
We're just critical.
Yeah, none of them are looking too tired either, to be quite honest. Jack's obviously looking a bit more tired than Darren, but they look like they could probably go another round if needed be.
Oh, definitely. I don't think we're in that situation anymore of the old amateur rules where you'd get a third round as a draw. But
no, definitely not.
We're going to pass it over to our in-house MC, Mr. Buddy Johnson.
Gentlemen, make some noise for these two warriors. Come on. This bout goes a distance, 3 rounds, and we go to your judges' scorecards. Our judges scored about 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Darren Fraczek. And show your love for Jack Taylor.